Billy Frank Jr. liked to say, I wasn't a policy guy, I was a getting arrested guy.
How many people can say getting arrested helped them earn the Presidential Medal of Freedom? For decades, Billy Frank Jr. was repeatedly arrested for fishing under rights that were supposed to be guaranteed by treaties with the U.S. government. Nearly 50 years after the courts sided with Frank Jr., his legacy will live on.
This comes off an old tree. It was down. It fell.
Fellow Nisqually tribal member Hanford McLeod selected some of the cedar he would like incorporated in a statue to honor Frank Jr.
Because talking about the statue for the mold for the statue of Uncle Billy would be an old growth cedar tree that he spent his life protecting because it's sacred to our people.
In the 1950s, with then Vice President Richard Nixon on hand, the state chose to honor pioneer and missionary Marcus Whitman with one of the state's two statues in the U.S. Capitol's Statuary Hall. But lawmakers last year decided it was time for a change and established a committee to design a new statue for Billy Frank Jr.
We know of Billy's extraordinary leadership, and then the question is, how do we capture that spirit and share it with the rest of Americans?
Well, I mean, anybody who spent some time with my father knows, just his presence, it was that Billy magic.
Willie Frank III is the chair of the design committee for his father's statue.
Just thinking about it gets me emotional, though, of whenever we get to D.C. and unveil that statue. It's going to be a proud day for all Washingtonians and indigenous people all over the world.
Billy Frank Jr. died in 2014. Those who remember him say he likely would not have wanted the statue, but they say what it will represent is exactly what Billy Frank Jr. was about.
That statue, that monument, that figure, that presence is going to encourage the next generation about salmon, about natural resources, and how important that is.
The state's other statue in Washington, D.C. and here in Olympia is of Mother Joseph. She's credited with establishing schools and hospitals across the Northwest. Her statue is not going anywhere. The Whitman one in D.C. will find a new home in Walla Walla County. Live in Olympia, Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.